Hello, everybody, and I'm back, and I got the custom-made King Kong Escapes Gorokong done. Gorokong, if you're wondering, was the name of the suit used in the movie King Kong Escapes. It's pretty much what this incarnation of Kong is referred to, among among other ones. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just kidding. But it's no, not about that. About slapping him. Anyway, see, I got him done. He's not bad looking. I got the sharp teeth put in. I got the lips painted up a little bit. Got the hands. I got the arms. Hands still got articulation and all that. You can splice them apart. Set the camera down right here. So see, you can wiggle his arms and you can do all that. In terms of articulation, you got that, and I could swivel his feet. I could move his arms and then swivel his feet. That's about it. I haven't really gotten the best at making articulation, but I think in terms of sculpting, I got it down pretty well. Again, this guy was a mixture of the Bandai 2017 Kong Skull Island Kong for his legs, because I remember I used that Kong for a lot of parts. Thinking about it, if any of you guys want to see my older done figures, just put it in the comments and I'll have to start showing them. Because mostly I just been posting the ones that everybody's familiar with, or at least at the very least, creatures people have heard of before. I mean, because I've done a bunch of made up stuff and just cryptids and all that kind of stuff, but those are some of the older ones. Like I made a year or so ago. Yeah, I'd say about a year or so. But back onto this guy, I think he turned out pretty good. So I got the ears painted, I got the hair done. Now, again, a lot of depictions don't show him with ears, so it was a pain in the ass trying to figure out how to sculpt them. But I got it done. One of them was clearly more distinct than the other one. This one on this side right here looks a lot different than this one. And then, for his hands, I just did like a white nail because I looked closer at the pictures and that's what he got. Now, I know his feet aren't entirely accurate. Um, but I mean, hey, what you gonna do? Sue me, Fine. Sue me, right? It's hard to do them kind of feet. His teeth, uh, his teeth aren't bad. I sharpened them up. That was a little difficult to do, but I did it to where it was noticeable, like the back molars, if the camera would focus. Um, yeah. Oh god, yeah, the eyes look like garbage really close up. That little white spot above the eye was just a mistake. I didn't see it the last second and I didn't have time to fix it, but looking forward, it's not too noticeable. So I'm not too upset about it. His eyes were the hardest thing to do on this figure because I kept looking at pictures and I was looking at them and the eyes they're so inconsistent because the iris being the part of the eye that goes around the pupil. If the camera would focus, any day now, camera. Yeah, you know what. Never mind. The camera's being a dick, but uh, it would go in between being clear, like kind of a bluish clear color, um, and then a brown. Like they're very inconsistent with that in terms of depictions. So I tried the clear one and it didn't look that good. So, and I tried to get it to look right. You know what I'm saying, like the movie version, but I could not nail it. I got the crinkled up skin around his eyes. I know he should have a bit more of a pronounced brow or eyelids around his eyes, but um, you can only do so much. I did some of the darker fur around his chest area. I did his chest the way, or I did his pecs the way they are in the movie, where one's a different shape than the other, has no nipples for some reason, which whatever. I mean that ain't an important detail anyway, but still, I mean the Goji Kong has it, so I don't know why they put it out in this design, but whatever. I'm not one to worry about all that. Um, and then yeah, no, I mean I had 3 days to paint this guy, so honestly, and with the way car paint is, you gotta let it sit for a bit and then it dries. It's a lot faster than other paints, but I guess it's good that it is because, like I said, I only got a limited amount of time to do it before I have to head home. Uh, so, because pretty much how that works is I go to work, I work at the shop, but in exchange, I also am allowed to use paint due to me not using a whole lot of it, and considering they end up throwing out more paint than I use. But back onto this guy, I got the shaggy fur. His legs were originally longer, but I lengthened out this bit of fur here to try to make him look shorter than the arms, because that's how it is in the movie. Um, I got the bottom of the feet here. I think I did that all right. Um, as a whole, I like this version of Kong. I mean, it's goofy as hell in the movie. I mean, the dude looks stoned half the time. I tried to replicate that in his eyes, but again, I just couldn't. I tried over and over and over again, and you can only paint these so many times. So I just kind of went for like a if the god damn it camera, you motherfucker. This motherfucking camera. There we go. See, so I just kind of went for like the best thing I could do. But right back to what this guy was made out of. 2017 Bandai Kong for the legs. I wish I bought more of those. I could have used a lot of them. That and it wouldn't have hurt just to have one the way it was. And then I got the Playmates. Um, shit. Let me think. The Playmates 2021 Kong for like the main body, which is hence the reason why he got articulation and all that. It's a lot smoother than it looks, like, but I can't really show that too well with one hand. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but yeah, no, I hold the camera half the time in these videos. But then, I did, and then the face was the NECA 1933 Kong, where I just put new eyeballs and I cut off his nose and put a new nose. Um, I made his teeth longer and more pointed. I put the ears. I did the forehead right there. Then I did the fur. But I will make the other incarnations of Kong. Like I want to make the 1976 one. I want to make the 1962 one. That's the Goji Kong, and then I want to make the. I want to make the Sorry, I'm trying to think here for a minute. The Peter Jackson's Kong. Yeah, I want to make that guy. He's probably my favorite Kong. If not, then maybe the MonsterVerse one. But I don't know. I mean, they're both awesome. I mean, I know the Peter Jackson's one gets a whole lot of shit, but honestly, I think he's the strongest Kong pound for pound. I mean, fighting three dinosaurs that were bigger than him with a lady in his hand. If I was in that situation, I'd accidentally crush her. But doesn't have this version of Kong doesn't have a butt, or at least a defined one. So I looked at a picture and it's just kind of like a thing of hair going down, which whatever. Um, but as a whole, I really like this guy, and if you guys want to see me do more classic Toho creatures or Showa era creatures, I could. Only problem is with these figurines, it takes forever to make them. Like this guy alone probably took like a good 2 or 3 months, maybe. Which I know, yeah, it is. You would expect a lot more out of something like this, but the thing with working with caulk is that, or for figurines at least, it's not the easiest. It's not the easiest thing to work with. I mean, it takes a while to dry, and then you gotta sculpt it, and then something could happen. It falls over and it splats everywhere. You wouldn't even know how many times that happens. But as a whole, I like how this guy turned out. He's a proud piece of my King Kong collection. If you guys enjoyed the video, do whatever the fuck you want. Really, I mean, I'm not gonna ask for likes. You guys do whatever. Either way, I'll see you guys later. Take care now. All right. Bye.